NERDSoul. Late Ill Care at OneYoungsta, holding down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, we got a wonderful episode of On Screen for you guys. And I know y'all been giving me messages, Twitter, Facebook, all of that. And let's just go on and get into it. Justice League had a dope trailer on Saturday, man. Kudos to WB and DC doing their thing. There's a great build-up in this trailer where you get the narration between Batman and Wonder Woman talking to each other. You get these amazing shots. You get to see the team actually being a team. And I'll get back to that in a second, but it's fresh. And everybody has their moments in this. Aquaman has his own moments. Batman has his moments. Wonder Woman, Flash. And they don't look corny. It doesn't look cheesy. It doesn't look whack. It's nice to see this put together so well. And I'm glad that Wonder Woman is looking great and this is looking great. This might be the year where DC rights the ship, turns everything back around, and everything is great. I mean, look at it.
Shall we?
I mean, that is crazy. I can't stop watching this trailer. Like, seriously, I cannot stop watching this thing. And you're getting just enough story. You're getting dialogue that isn't cheesy. And you're getting great chemistry in the team. You're getting this shot or this feel or this emotion and this atmosphere of a team that actually is going to work together. And if we had to slog through a couple of movies that weren't my favorite to get to this, I'll take the good with the bad. Because Wonder Woman is looking on point, and this is looking like I'm gonna have a ball at the theater. I know there's a lot of people saying, other trailers were great stuff too. I'm not even gonna deal with that right now because you need to let me have my joy right now. And my joy is that Justice League trailer. Now, before we move on, I gotta give a shout out to Black Hollywood Live. See, they're the first ever online network broadcast that has stuff just for African Americans. And you can check that out at blackhollywoodlive.com, where they do interviews, they follow up on Black Twitter, they do sports, after shows, and all that. And if you want to see more, you need to check out youtube.com/blackhollywoodlive. It's all laid out there for you. Just like the freshness of this trailer. You get to see Gotham City, you get to see Batman, you get to see some jokes. It's incredible, y'all. So I know you've seen it. I know you've probably watched it 2 or 3 times. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this joint because I am impressed. And I hope you guys are too. So let's get it chopping up and we're gonna go and move on. And so next up, Sean Carter or Jay-Z and the Weinstein Company have gotten together to put a film and documentary series basically shining a light on the Trayvon Martin situation, the Trayvon Martin story, the Trayvon Martin tragic memory that we have in our American history. It's going to be based on 2 books, Suspicion Nation and Rest in Power. The documentary is supposed to be in 6 parts where I really think we're going to get into just the case itself, the climate that surrounded the nation at that time. And we're also going to get a narrative film that is probably going to be like, drama and kind of like a biopic in a situation where you get to see maybe more into the psyche of Trayvon Martin and maybe, other people that were involved in that. And this is a project that I'm going to keep my eye on because I'm very, very interested. And usually I would not bring something like this to you guys, but the parents of Trayvon Martin are down with this project. They have given their blessing on this project and they are, kind of like in lockstep with this project. So I am very interested to see what we learn from this, what what's covered, what's brought to light in this project between the documentary and the narrative film, because I think this is a story that needs to be told. It's a painful story, but I think it's a story that should be told. And I'm very, very excited, sadly, that we're going to be able to see a fine-tooth comb, hopefully, with the documentary series on what went on and what happened during this case and during the moments leading up to the case. So until we have more news on this, maybe a trailer or something, I'm going to go on and bounce and say, next up and last on the docket for today is a black samurai whose story has been kind of circulating around the web for a few years now. And it seems like there's about to be a film that's going to be an action drama based on the life of Yasuke, the black samurai that came in like the 1500s. He arrived with a Jesuit priest. He was a servant or slave, depending on who tells it. And he rose to just the highest levels in government at that time, being a samurai, being the most noble, being so widely regarded as like being this amazing figure. And I'm very interested to see how this story goes. I'm very excited about this because this is a piece of history that could have been just lost. It could have just been just forgotten, but we're getting to see kind of what his life was like, maybe some of the skirmishes he was involved with, maybe the impact that he had on the government at the time, maybe the society at the time. I'm very interested to see what direction this film goes, because just the idea, when I first read the story, when it was going around maybe like a year or two ago, was just the idea of like a black samurai, not something like Afro samurai or something like that, even though I love Afro samurai, but someone who is actually steeped in history as a real samurai. I'm very excited about that, and I'm very interested to see what that trailer looks like. I think it's going to be real dope, and for real, I'm hoping it's fresh. So, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about this joint. Let me know any, ideas that you have about what the movie should focus on, what it could be like and everything. Let's speculate on this one. I think it could be fun to speculate what kind of film this could be. But, of course, that's my time. And before I bounce, I got to tell y'all to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. All of my videos are right there. You can see the oldest to the newest and drop me a line in them comments, man. And don't forget to hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. That's right. Don't forget one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, and subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul, because there is no way that I can tell people that you like what you are watching. And of course, I got to give a shout out to LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Peace.